So, in a nutshell, guys, here's the deal. All right, I'm just going to say as briefly as I can, as summarized as I can, to let you know what's going on. And then we're going to move on. Okay? Over the last week, it has come to my attention and my knowledge finally that I have been subject to the crime of identity theft. A federal crime, by the way. This is something that's incredibly serious. This is not just a little, oh, someone's trolling on the internet. Through some kind of means, all right, someone found out my personal information, whether it's stuff that was posted publicly or it's stuff that was not, because I know for a fact that there's access to information that should not be public whatsoever, my private stuff. These people went around the internet impersonating me, doing very malicious things, to say the least. Okay. I don't, again, I'm not supposed to say too much about it per advisement because of everything going on behind the scenes. But essentially, these people had a concerted and organized effort to not only try to access as much of my information as possible on the internet that they should not have access to, but then to try to screw it all up for me. Okay? Yes, this includes all kinds of stuff. Okay? It does, including control over my financials, as well as they tried to create accounts in my name that are not me. They tried to do things like see my credit reports and stuff like that, and essentially just try to do as much as they could to hurt me in any way possible. Like, it's pretty ridiculous the lengths that these people went. And I actually lucked out that I got a notification via email about someone messing around in one of my accounts, which then led me to research it and find out that, this was happening. Now, without going into too much detail, because I can't, what I can tell you is this, okay? You can absolutely not believe everything you're hearing on the internet, okay? Although, most of the crap that's always said about me on the internet is very simple. It's half-truths. It's someone takes, as I've called it over the years, a nugget of truth, and they spin it to be something that it's not. They'll take something that's true and then use that as the grounds to now create a giant flood of misinformation and say, well, you see, well, this piece of it is true, so the rest of it must be true too. And I've been the victim of this many, many years, people making these conspiracy theories and crazy shit up about me, and I just can't seem to dodge it no matter what I do. Because times that I've tried to debunk things and things have always backfired. What ends up happening is when I'm in the process of debunking something else is revealed that's now used to hurt me. Or people would do what's called moving the goalpost. All right? If you explain away one thing or rationalize it, here's what really happened. Oh, what about 10 other things? Well, wait a minute. I thought we were talking about this thing. Well, no, we got 10 other conspiracies for you now. So there's never really any point to me talking about this stuff publicly, because when I do, it never benefits anyone. There's no point. It's never good enough for these crazy conspiracy theorist nut jobs who want to hurt me. And now they've taken it too far. It's one thing just literally saying, okay, here's conspiracies about Phil. It's another thing committing federal crimes against me. Okay? So, that being said, that's about as much as I can say about it in specific. All I can tell you is, no, not everything on the internet about me is true. I think everyone knows that. But I can't go into specifics anymore because of stuff going on behind the scenes. And I shouldn't. I've basically been advised. This is a really good piece of advice. And I'm going to give this to you guys as well. A piece of advice. All right? The more you say about something, the more can always be used against you. It's true. That's you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what you say, even if you're defending yourself very rationally about something, someone will always find a way to twist that next thing against you, right? And so if you are in the clear or innocent of something, it's best to not say anything, and if it ever comes down to facts, let the facts speak for themselves, to the authorities. I don't have to answer to a bunch of nut jobs on the internet who make shit up about me on a daily basis. I have no responsibility to answer any of their ridiculous claims, nor do I have any responsibility to do anything but entertain you guys on my stream on a daily basis, right? It's true. That's all I have to do. All I have to do is go on stream, entertain you guys with games. That's my job. That's my occupation. My occupation is not conspiracy debunker. My actual occupation is a online content creator / video game enthusiast, essentially. Okay? So it's that simple. If you're here and you're enjoying my streams and my content, okay, and you say, man, I like that, I want to, keep that going, I want to contribute in any way, go ahead. You shouldn't have to feel like there's some lingering conspiracy or drama behind the scenes of shit. It's ridiculous. And that has nothing to do with my streams. As you guys know, I do my absolute best to keep that crap off my streams. Okay? And, you guys have told me, particularly a few people in the last week actually messaged me and were like, thank you for keeping your streams completely separate from the drama on the internet. Because all these people are saying this stuff about you and you're literally just going business as usual. It's admirable that you're able to do that. I agree with you. When you have so many people posting up shit on the internet, a lot of it is private shit that has nothing to do with my streams. It's pretty fucked up, right? Just being honest. There's nothing, it's really disconcerting. But there's nothing I can do about it besides try to defend myself, which isn't going to work because, as I told you guys, these people aren't able to be satisfied. Seriously, I could sit here and I could pull up things and show you factual things and they would say that's fake. I would answer one question, and like I said, it's like a hydra. You cut off one head, 10 more pop up. That's how these people are. Because all of their ridiculous things in their head are made up of things that aren't logical. They want to believe the worst, no matter what, so they will do whatever they can to believe the worst, you see? Whether it means, I will commit federal crimes to try to get some factual information, and then what I'll do is I'll use that to do horrible things. I'll completely impersonate Phil and try to do a million things in his name that are completely illegal. I'll try to, use that to try to fabricate stuff. I'll try to use that to say nasty stuff about him it's fucked up. And it's what I mean. This is my life now. It sucks. Right? So, ignoring them is the best way to deal with it. Okay? It really is. I'm sorry. I know those, why don't we address the drama? Why don't we have a special to talk about it? Because it doesn't help. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter even when I disprove everything. It's not good enough for these crazy people. All right? And now that federal crimes have been committed, yes, you notice I keep repeating that because they are federal crimes. This is not just someone fucked around with someone on the internet and trolled them, slander or defamation on YouTube. This is to the point of now major repercussions. And I hope people understand that. Anyone who's talking about this, not knowing fully what they're saying is true or not, guess what? You're part of the problem and you're part of the issue and you are going to be held accountable too. It's just that simple. You're part of it now. You're actually passing around stuff that should not be passed around and you're going to be in trouble just as well. So, I can't stop anyone from doing anything. I can't, but I'm just saying, and when an investigation is underway, it is what it is. Okay? That's as far as I can say. Like I said, I really can't say any specifics past that because I've been advised not to. What I will tell you is I know people always ask me about, what's going on with your day off and stuff, right? Can people, people always ask me, they want to know about what happened on my day off. What did I do? Do you really want to know? Because I'll be honest with you, okay? I'll be honest with you about what happened, okay? You ready? I sat around all day yesterday. Instead of going out with my wife and having a good day, which I should have after a 6-day work week, I sat around all day making phone calls, sitting on my computer, talking with people of various different occupations, trying to get this fixed. Okay? Trying to get this horrible thing fixed. Because when so much has now been done, just to give you some perspective here. At first, I thought, someone had access to one account. Apparently, this has been going on for a while. This isn't even something that just happened. This is something that's actually been ongoing for a while. And I wasn't aware of it. Here's the good news, though. All right? Anything that has to do with YouTube, anything that has to do with my Twitch account, anything that has to do with my social media, anything basically that has to do with my online presence in my streams is locked the fuck down. I personally have as much security available on everything. None of those have been at risk, okay? It's things that are out of my control that kind of were taken over as I can explain. Like, things that I can't do that. I wish that on every single account on the internet that I have, there could be 2-factor authorization and backup authorization and all of that. and it's just not available. As I tell you guys, we live in a world where everything is full speed ahead on the internet, yet a lot of businesses have not prepared themselves for that. You tell them, oh, guess what? Someone accessed my info because of this shortcoming of your business, and they're like, hey, what do you mean? I don't understand. Of course you don't understand, because you're living 15 years in the past. You know, they don't understand when you tell them that their capabilities aren't good enough, that that's a legal liability for them. They don't even understand that. Huh? But that's the world we live in. That's why I complain to you guys all the time when I have to sit on hold on a phone to get customer service from somewhere. A phone? Everything's online. Why am I sitting on a fucking phone to get customer service? But that was my day yesterday. My day was literally sitting in my office instead of having a relaxing time with my family like I should have had and deserved after a 6-day work week. I'm sitting in my fucking office on the phone and on online accounts all day trying to fix shit. Okay? And it's, by the way, that was just the start of the process. This is going to be an ongoing process. This is going to take so much time, and I hate to say it, money to fix. Because this is not something that's going to be cheap. Now I have to get people involved who have to be paid. And it's like, gee, I wonder why Phil can never, get back on his feet. This is why. A few years ago, I had a similar issue. If you remember, I'd been paying my taxes wrong. Okay? Because of a tax attorney who swore they were doing it right and then was wrong and then threw away all responsibility. Oh, I never said that I was going to do that. Yes, you did. I have it in writing. You fucking disingenuous asshole. I have it in fucking writing right here that you were going to do this for me and do it properly. Oh, well, I recommend you find another lawyer out there to do it for you because I didn't do it. Oh, okay, shithead. And so it fucked my life up. For years, I was in a situation where I was having to pay off lawyers and stuff to fix the problems that were created. And now, this week, just this week alone, I've got so screwed with fees and all kinds of issues, things that are unpaid now, and it's not my fault. It's pretty fucked up. It is pretty fucked up. I don't like talking about it. And like I said, again, none of this is really going to help anything. The reason I'm really doing this is for my viewers who are just kind of sitting around and wondering what the hell's going on. Why haven't I talked about it? Because I can't. Like, when you're in the midst of something that's very much active and going on and you're trying to fix it, you can't give specifics on anything. Like I said on Twitter the other night, maybe in a few years, okay, and I mean that, like maybe in a few years, once all this dust has settled and once all the shit is fixed, maybe then I can tell you more specifics. I certainly cannot right now. It would be an insanely bad idea, okay? For myself and the safety of myself and my family, I can't. There's just nothing I can do about it. All right. So all that being said, yeah, yesterday was not a very good day for me. Yesterday was a day when I wanted to go out and spend time with my wife, and we were going to do. Our plans were to go to Halloween stores in the area, party stores, look at decorations. Because remember, starting in October, I decorate my office for Halloween. I have all kinds of fun, festive holiday things in here, and also I need to figure out what Halloween costumes are available for the Halloween Marathon, because you guys earned the right through your support to control what Halloween costume I wear. You're going to be able to vote on a category of costume for what I'm going to be wearing on Halloween during my marathon, okay? And I didn't get to do that. I didn't do anything. I sat at home all day. Luckily, Kat is playing Lost Judgment, and she loves the game. She's way ahead of me. Holy shit, is she way, 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 way ahead of me in the game now. And she's loving it. She's absolutely entertained by it, having a great time with it. So that's a good thing, obviously. Was she upset? Yes. But she was able to enjoy herself on our day because she was able to play a great video game all day long. But, she needed something to do when I was up here doing bullshit all day. Okay? So that's the deal, all right? In summary, I am the victim of identity theft. People basically doing every possible thing under the sun negative to me, including, creating accounts in my name that I never authorized, doing things in my name that I never authorized, fabricating stuff, throwing personal information of mine all over the internet that doesn't belong there, doing things in my name. I think I already said this, but doing things in my name that definitely they should have the power to do. To the point where, actually, I didn't say this. If this were a situation where I hadn't just declared bankruptcy last year, they probably would have done irrevocable damage to my credit. Let's put it that way. They would have ruined things for me if I had good credit right now. Like, things would have maybe fallen apart. But the fact that I declared bankruptcy last year and my credit's already in the shitter, it didn't really affect things. I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. You know, because my credit was actually bad, the damage was actually limited. Okay? So that's a good thing. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, in a situation here where there's nothing really I can do to fix it or do anything about it besides what I'm doing. And it's not a quick fix. It's going to be something that's ongoing. And it's going to be something that, you know, I can't do anything about, man. So it sucks. And there are dumbasses who will continue to be dumbasses and will continue to eat up all the drama nonsense on the internet. Just know something. All that shit is illegal. I mean it. Like, every piece out there. Oh, look at this. Here's a leak, and I'm going to use this to say defamatory stuff about Phil. Yeah, that's illegal. Can't do that because that's information that shouldn't be public, and it's information that's not even vetted to be true. So you're actually making defamatory or slanderous statements about someone with information that's not true, and now you think you can make money off of it. That is illegal. Yes, it is. It is against the law. Now, you know, someone like me, do I have power to really do much about each one of these situations? Not really. All right? I just want to fix the shit on my end. I want to make sure that now all this stuff that was done in my name illegally is fixed, and that people don't have access to do this ever again. And I'm taking steps to do that. You know, that's what I'm doing. But all I can do is shrug and say, well, just another day, right? You know? For some people, the day when they find out that people have been impersonating them to do malicious things all over the internet in some kind of a crazy concerted effort to ruin their life, you know, the day that they discover that's going on is the worst day of their life. But for me, it was Tuesday. And now I move on. You know? It's pretty insane. It's absolutely insane. Okay? And again, people are so dumb. Someone literally just said in the stream chat, so everything's real? What did I just say? Are you fucking deaf, you stupid shit? Yeah, you are. I literally just said, here's what they do. They take a piece of information that's real, and then they use that to run with a bunch of bullshit. This is what always has happened in my entire experience being online. They will take one piece of information that is true, and then they fabricate 400 pieces of information and attach it to the one piece that's true. They staple it together, and then they say, oh, well, here's everything about Phil that we know. Like, wait, what? But all that other shit is bullshit. You made up, speculation, right? And there's, you know, but you say as is fact to try to make me look bad because you attach it to one piece of information that's true, right? So it's that simple. Don't be dumb. Don't be gullible. And by the way, if you are, then don't come around my streams, right? If you're that dumb that you just believe everything on the internet, you think that it's okay for someone to commit federal crimes and identity theft to then try to ruin their life on the internet, you don't belong here. I don't want you on my streams anyway. See, really, I mean it. Like, I can do without the view. I can do without the 50 cents you may have tossed me in a super chat at some point. I'm pretty sure I can make do without someone who's a nut job on my stream trying to ruin my life. Okay? So, please move on. And don't bother all of us here who are here to just have a good time with games. Because that's what we're here for. We're not here for your bullshit. Okay? Okay.